All right, welcome everyone to the Duo Dialogues here on YouTube. Ready for another deep dive?
Definitely. Always exciting to see what we uncover.
Today, we're taking a look at the story of an aspiring chef named Raj.
Sounds delicious already.
Well, let's see. Our source material is a fascinating account titled The Clumsy Chef's Recipe for Success. And let me tell you, this guy's journey is anything but ordinary.
Oh, I'm intrigued already. Clumsy chef! That's not usually a recipe for, well, success, is it?
Not typically, no. I
No.
mean, imagine a 24-year-old with dreams of becoming a top chef, but he's also incredibly clumsy in the kitchen.
Almost sounds like a recipe for disaster.
You could say that. We're talking epic kitchen fails, the kind that would make Gordon Ramsay faint. But as we dig into Raj's story, it becomes clear that these very challenges might have actually been the secret ingredient to his ultimate success.
Now that's a twist. Makes you think, doesn't it? About those times we see our own flaws as roadblocks when they could actually be leading us somewhere unexpected.
Exactly. So let's break down Raj's story and see what we can learn from his, shall we say, unique path to culinary stardom.
Lead the way. I'm hungry for knowledge, and maybe some metaphorical food for thought, too.
Okay, so picture this. Raj lands his dream job at Le Grand Spoon, the fanciest restaurant in town, right? Supposed to be the perfect place to hone his skills.
Makes sense. Every aspiring chef wants that big break. So what happened? Did he wow them with his amazing talent?
Well, not exactly. Almost from day one, things started going hilariously wrong. Accidentally putting salt in the coffee instead of sugar.
Oh dear. I've done that with my morning coffee before, but not at a fancy restaurant.
And it wasn't just that. Sugar in the soup instead of salt. I mean, basic stuff.
You've got to have those fundamentals down, especially in a place like Le Grand Spoon.
Right. And the account actually quotes the head chef saying, "The only experience you're creating is disaster." Can you
Huh?
imagine the frustration?
Oh, I can only imagine. A high-pressure environment like that, every detail matters.
Absolutely. But it gets even better. Apparently, Raj managed to burn practically everything, even toast, even boiled water somehow.
Boiled water, now that takes talent. Or lack thereof, I guess. It's almost impressive, in a way.
Right. It really makes you wonder what was going on there. Was it just pure clumsiness? Or maybe nerves, distraction? Who knows?
Maybe a bit of everything. But what I find fascinating is that despite all these mishaps, his passion for cooking never wavered.
That's true. He never gave up. But it wasn't just the food he was messing up. The source talks about a constant battlefield of broken dishes on the kitchen floor because he kept dropping things.
Oh no, I can hear the crashing in my head already. Poor kitchen staff, that must have been stressful for everyone.
It sounds like utter chaos. But there's one incident that really stands out, like legend-level stuff, the infamous chocolate cake incident.
Oh, do tell. I have a feeling this is going to be good.
So apparently, Raj was making a chocolate cake, and he accidentally used soy sauce instead of vanilla extract.
Soy sauce in a chocolate cake. Okay, that's a new one. I'm not sure even I could salvage that.
The source mentions that the customers who tried it were traumatized. I can't even begin to imagine that flavor combination.
Sounds like a taste bud horror story. But it's almost admirable in a way. He was trying, at least. And who knows, maybe that soy sauce cake sparked some kind of culinary revolution we don't know about yet.
Maybe, maybe. But his time at Le Grand Spoon was coming to an end. And the final straw. A seemingly simple task. Making curry for some VIP guests.
Curry. Seems easy enough, right? What could go wrong there?
Well, Raj was determined to finally get it right. The source says he was like, all right, I just have to follow the steps carefully. No mistakes this time. Deep breath.
Oh, I know that feeling. The pressure is on, gotta focus, gotta get it perfect. And then what happened?
He makes a critical error. Instead of grabbing the turmeric for the curry, he accidentally uses wasabi.
Wasabi, that fiery green paste that clears your sinuses. Oh no, that's not going in curry.
Exactly. And as you can imagine, the VIP guests were not happy. The report describes them saying things like, "Why is this curry so spicy? Is my tongue supposed to be on fire?" Talk about a culinary disaster.
Yeah, that's not the reaction you want from VIPs. Sounds like his curry was a bit too avant-garde for them.
Definitely. And as you might expect, the head chef was furious. Apparently, he turned purple with rage and fired Raj on the spot.
Oh man, talk about a low point. All those dreams dashed on a plate of wasabi-infused curry.
You got it. But this is where things get interesting. So Raj is walking home feeling totally defeated, and his stomach starts growling. He stops at an ice cream shop for some vanilla ice cream.
A classic comfort food. I can relate to that. Sometimes you just need something simple and sweet after a rough day.
Right. But here's the thing. As he's eating his ice cream, he has this random thought. If only I had something spicy to balance this sweetness.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Is this where the magic happens? The birth of a culinary genius?
You could say that. It's like a light bulb goes off. He gets this crazy idea to combine ice cream and curry.
Curry ice cream? That's bold. I've never even heard of such a thing.
Right. It's totally out there.
Yeah.
But he's intrigued, and he goes home to experiment.
Okay, I'm on the edge of my seat here. Did it work? Did he create culinary gold?
Not right away. His first attempts were, according to the source, disgusting. Apparently, just mixing curry powder into ice cream is not the way to go.
Makes sense. Sometimes the first few tries are just learning experiences. You gotta tweak and refine.
Exactly. And that's what he did. But the breakthrough came in the form of a happy accident. He accidentally spilled some mango puree into a spicy curry mix.
Mango and curry. Okay, now we're talking. That sounds like it has potential.
It did. He tasted it, and it was surprisingly delicious. The sweetness of the mango balanced the spice of the curry perfectly.
It's amazing how sometimes those unexpected combinations can create something incredible.
He even had his best friend try it, who was totally shocked at how good it was. That must have been a huge confidence boost for Raj.
Absolutely. It's like, hey, maybe I'm onto something here. Validation from someone you trust can be powerful.
From that point on, Raj embraced the weird, as the source calls it. He started experimenting with all sorts of unusual combinations, like chocolate with red chili flakes.
Interesting. I mean, I like spicy chocolate, but that sounds a little intense.
Apparently, it was weird but amazing. He also made garlic-flavored pancakes, which were surprisingly popular.
Garlic pancakes. I guess you never know until you try it.
Right. And then there were fried bananas with soy sauce, which were a hit too.
Okay, now he's just showing off. Soy sauce and bananas. What's next? Pickle and peanut butter.
Who knows? But here's the boldest move yet. He actually sneaks back into Le Grand Spoon when the head chef isn't around and serves his mango-spiced curry ice cream to some customers.
What? Seriously? That takes guts. Risking it all for his creation.
It does. And guess what? The customers loved it. Word gets back to the restaurant owner, who's intrigued. He offers Raj a second chance, but with a catch. He has to come up with another hit dish.
Wow. High stakes. Talk about pressure. So what did he do?
He throws himself into his work, staying up all night, trying out recipe after recipe. And get this, he tries like 50 different combinations, and they're all failures.
Oh, man. That's disheartening. 50 failed attempts. I'd be ready to throw in the towel.
But then, in another unbelievable turn of events, another accident happens. He trips over a bag of coffee beans and falls right into a bowl of melted chocolate.
Okay, now that's just comical. It's like the universe is conspiring to make him a culinary genius through clumsiness.
Right, but here's the thing. Instead of getting frustrated, he tastes the mixture and realizes it has potential. This leads to the creation of his second hit dish, spicy chili chocolate coffee mousse.
Chili, chocolate, and coffee. That's a combination I never would have thought of, but it sounds intriguing.
It was a huge success. The VIP guests return to try it, and at first, there's this total silence after they take a bite.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Did he finally go too far?
But then, one of the customers stands up and starts applauding, raving about how amazing it is. Everyone else follows suit, and the head chef is left speechless.
Talk about a comeback. He turned his clumsiness, his biggest weakness, into his greatest strength. It's inspiring, really.
The restaurant owner is so impressed that he offers Raj his own kitchen. Raj's reputation skyrockets, and eventually he opened his own restaurant, The Accidental Chef.
The Accidental Chef. I love it. What a perfect name. It embraces the journey, the chaos, the unexpected brilliance.
It's perfect. And their slogan, where disasters taste delicious.
I mean, it's true. It's like a testament to the power of embracing the unexpected, turning mistakes into masterpieces.
Exactly. So what do you think is the biggest takeaway from Raj's story? What can we learn from the clumsy chef?
I think it's a powerful reminder that our perceived weaknesses might actually be our greatest strengths in disguise. Raj's clumsiness, which caused so many problems at first, became the catalyst for his unique and incredibly successful culinary creations. It's about perspective, you know?
Absolutely. It shows that setbacks and failures aren't the end. They might just be detours leading us to something even more amazing.
And don't be afraid to experiment. Raj's success came from trying things no one else would have dared to, from embracing those happy accidents.
So if you're feeling stuck or discouraged, remember Raj's story. You never know what hidden potential might be lurking within your own perceived flaws. Maybe a little clumsiness is all you need to unlock your own recipe for success.
Well said. Who knows what amazing things we might discover if we're open to the unexpected.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of the clumsy chef. We hope you found it as inspiring and entertaining as we did.
Remember, stay curious, keep experimenting, and never be afraid to embrace the delicious disasters along the way. You never know where they might lead you.
Thanks for tuning in to the Duo Dialogues here on YouTube. We'll be back soon with more deep dives into fascinating topics. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. See you next time.